Hey everyone, welcome to my library. My name is Melissa and this is Butter. She's a little more needy today than usual, but hopefully she'll calm down soon. Anyways, today I am doing slobber everywhere. Today I'm doing a book unhaul. So I know I've been posting a lot of hauls lately and you guys are probably wondering how I even keep my bookshelves, which aren't here yet, but how I keep my books together and, you know, not just overhaul everything with books. But I do get rid of a lot of books, whether I've read them and didn't like them or have additional like duplicate copies, or I haven't read them, but they just no longer spark joy. I mean, I use the condo method, and if they don't spark joy anymore, I just get rid of them. So, yeah, that's my reasoning. I do want to do a like fun subscribers vote though, or something where, you know, if there's one of these books that you really think, especially if I haven't read it, that you really think I should keep and read, I will. So if there's a majority, you know, in the comments of, hey, you should keep this book, it's so good, then I will keep it. So yeah, just let me know, you know, if there is one that stands out to you. So let's just get started. The first one is an obvious one. I ranted about this in my recent October wrap up. Yeah, this book was so weird. I DNF'd after 20 pages. It was the fastest DNF I've ever had. It was just so bad. The back is so intriguing and I was so excited about it, and that's why I bought it, because it centers around a vampire in World War I. But this was not it, sis. So anyways, yes, this one's going. Okay, don't worry, I haven't lost my mind, but yeah, I'm getting rid of this copy of Outlander. I got a copy, maybe I'll just show it if I can find it. One sec. So I found this copy on a Facebook buy swap group that I'm in for books, and she was selling it for $8, which these copies that are like tie-in editions are hard to find sometimes. So I've been trying to collect them as I go, because I actually love these editions more than the regular editions, in my opinion, just because, I mean, it has Jamie and Claire on it and we all love Jamie. And I just think these are so perfectly casted characters that I want them on my covers. So yeah, so I got this one and I'm gonna be giving away this one. I'm going to be selling these probably back to half-price books just for credit. So yeah, I think that's what my plan is for these. I'm giving away puzzles. I mean, not giving away, I'm selling back puzzles too. If you guys didn't know, like half-price books will take puzzles. I'm a huge puzzler. But I didn't enjoy, if you've ever tried these what are these called? Ravensburger. Oh yeah. If you have ever seen these are kind of interesting. They're escape puzzles. So as you assemble the puzzle, it's like an escape room and you're trying to like do clues and stuff. So I tried it and it was just kind of weird. I didn't love it. So yeah, giving it away. So this one is Evelyn Waugh, Brideshead Revisited, right? Yeah. So I just don't think the plot of this sounds that intriguing to me anymore. I know it's a classic and a lot of people love it. But to me, it's just kind of, I don't know. I just don't know if I'll love it anymore. So yeah. Okay, so The American Heiress. This is by Daisy Goodwin. So I read Victoria by Daisy Goodwin, and it was just okay. It was a ginormous book, fictional account of Queen Victoria's life, but it was just kind of meh written, and yeah, it was just okay. And this book is not highly rated at all on Goodreads. I think it's like a 3.4 on Goodreads. So I was like, yeah, not gonna keep it. Okay, so this one is The English Patient. And I've seen the movie for this and actually really loved the movie. But this book is really short, and I'm wondering if it's just gonna be exactly like the movie, and if that's the case, I'm kind of like, I've seen the movie. That's terrible to say, but that's honestly kind of how I feel about this book. But I love World War II historical fiction, so if you guys think this is a book I should read, let me know. Oh, some of these are my husband's books, and he just wanted to get rid of them too. American Sniper by Chris Kyle. This one is a historical. It's Candace Camp, A Perfect Gentleman. I think I'm just not very interested in this book anymore. I bought it like at Target or something, and yeah, just kind of whatever. I have a lot of other historicals now that I'm more interested in. Okay, so this is one of my husband's books, Path of Daggers by Robert Jordan. He's actually collecting all of the Wheel of Time series, but he's collecting them in hardcover, so he's getting rid of the paperbacks. So yeah, there's that. Same situation for this, The Eye of the World, the first one in the series. He's actually reading all of the series right now. I think he's in like number 6 or something. They're incredibly long. I admire him for doing that. Okay, so this is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I'm getting rid of this copy. I don't even think they'll take it. It has seen better days. Very well read. But it is because I got a edition I love much more. Okay, so this is Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon. I actually got this book because I saw April from Getting Hygge with It. She was gonna read it for 2020, and I think she ended up reading it and just kind of like meh, like didn't love it. And I at first was really intrigued by it because it's World War II historical fiction, and it actually, the back sounded really interesting, but then it's about like a comic strip. So begins the friendship and partnership that will create The Escapist, a comic strip about a Nazi-busting savior who liberates the oppressed around the world. And even though this won the Pulitzer Prize, I don't know, it's just, it's not as interesting as it used to be for me. Another puzzle. I just have too many Christmas puzzles. I do one every year. It's kind of a tradition I have that I do myself, sometimes with family. But yeah, too many, so getting rid of another one. Dowdle puzzles, by the way. If you guys are in search of good quality puzzles, Dowdle and Ravensburger are my favorites. Oh man, I am so sad this book got so bent. Yikes, people are gonna be so mad at me, especially because this book is so loved. But this is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I bought this book because of the hype and have yet to read it, and I don't know. I bought it because of the hype, and I honestly just kind of like am not very attracted to reading this anymore. So yeah, and I know other people love this book, so I'm sure it can go to a better home if I can bend it back to normal. This is a duplicate. Towers of Midnight. Oh, another Wheel of Time. Yeah, my husband has more than one copy of this for some random reason, so yeah. Okay, so that's the first bag of a bunch of stuff I'm giving away. Okay, so this is the second bag full of other random books that I'm getting rid of. Hi, Nini. Hi, Nini. Thank you so much. Okay, Lily's nose might be sticking in a little bit, but that's fine. I actually really like when they sometimes interrupt me. I think it's cute. I love them. I love you. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, oof, these ones are like covered in dog hair. Woof. Your fault. Okay, this one is The Far Pavilions by MMK. Yeah, I mean, this book is huge, and look at this font. Like, if I ever, I mean, it's got the yellow sprayed edges and it's older, but I know it's very loved. But yeah, I don't know. It's almost just too long to be even, I don't know. Should I even say that? Is that a crime? This one is set in India, which I think is actually pretty cool, and it's set in the Himalayas, I think, or something. And it's a huge epic love story, but I'm kind of somewhat attracted to this book now. Why am I like rethinking everything? I don't know. Another puzzle. This one is 1,000 pieces, and look at this. I actually bought it because of the books on it. It's just beautiful. I love this, but I'm kind of one of those puzzlers that once I do it once, I'm kind of over it. This one is Catherine by Anya Seton. I actually attempted to read this book. This one was a DNF for me. I read 100 pages, which in this font is a lot. I read 100 pages, and it's a medieval love story. So yeah, this one, Snow Falling on Cedars. This one's by David Gutterson. This is set in Washington, so where I used to live, and it's set on the Puget Sound. It just sounds really sad, honestly. That's kind of why I'm like not loving the idea of reading it. It's exploring the Japanese residents during World War II. I'm just not for the sad books recently, so. And it would make me even sadder that it's set in a place that I miss so much. Another puzzle, a dog puzzle. Oh my gosh. Peace Like a River by Leif Enger. I saw this, I think on Katie from Life Between Words channel, like a long time ago, and then I think it's also a favorite among Krista from Books and Jams as well. So I bought it, but every time I read the back, I'm not that intrigued by the plot, but I know a ton of people have read this book. It's a Christian book too, and I really don't mind Christian fiction as long as it's not like pounding you over the head with it. Does that make sense? There's a fine balance for me with reading Christian fiction, but yeah, maybe I'll keep it. The Little Paris Bookshop by Nina George. I got this in this huge like half price book sale that they like make you fill a bag for like 20 bucks or whatever. And this was one of those filler books. I don't know, it's not rated that high on Goodreads. I just don't know if I would ever get to it really. So, I mean, it's beautiful hardcover. It's in really good condition, but yeah. And then the last is just, I used to own and you can see I've read these, but I used to own just these 3 of the Anne of Green Gables. This was from high school. Like, these are my like original books, so I'm kind of sad to get rid of them, but it's okay. Like, I'm very good at not holding on to physical objects based on sentiment. Does that make sense? But yeah, so I got the 6 Bantam Classic version, like of this same exact book. And then I also have some other copies of Anne, like I've shown in my channel. So yeah, I just need to get rid of some. I can't keep all of them. So yeah, that's my book on haul. If you would like, please like and comment. I reply to every single comment. Oh boy. And I will talk with you guys in another video very soon. Bye.